Elizabeth Montgomery is a name that carries pure TV enchantment and a spark that still lights up the screen. So stop what you're doing and lean in. Indeed, the elegant celebrity who made a simple nose wiggle famous is now the focus of a crazy new craze as daring swimsuit pictures dubbed G-Strlng are going viral and dividing people on the internet. The argument over whether they are overly bold or classic and tasteful is becoming more heated by the second. Keep watching because I'll explain what people are saying, why the reactions are so strong, what these pictures actually depict, and how this moment alters our perception of confidence, style and beauty from a star who helped define an era. Let's start by discussing the look that has everyone talking. Clean lines, a simple color scheme, and a sleek, form-fitting cut are all features of the shared photographs that grab attention without being overt. The grin is gentle, the position is serene, and the atmosphere is more classic than fad. Nothing garish or ostentatious, simply a self-assured, graceful figure taking control of the frame. However, the internet became divided into two factions as soon as the pictures began to spread. This is too much, says one side, holding on to an outdated notion of Elizabeth Montgomery as being kind, delicate, and always dressed modestly. Despite wearing a swimsuit, the woman on the opposite side is always in control of her presence. Never little, and never stuck. They contend that calling a classic, minimalist look to bold speaks more about our standards than it does about the images. Especially because younger celebrities can share swimsuit photos on social media on a daily basis. This is the true essence of the story. It's about choice, not simply a piece of fabric. It concerns who gets to choose how a woman with a history and heritage presents herself, and if we can simultaneously accept the fact that she was the endearing face of a well-liked program and that she was a mature adult with her own sense of grace, taste, and style. It's common to hear the word bold, yet bold doesn't necessarily mean loud. Silent and straightforward can be bold. Clean lines, a well-fitting silhouette, and an expression that conveys "I feel good in my skin" can all be considered bold. The effect is confidence rather than shock when the position is comfortable and the lighting is gentle. And a lot of admirers are celebrating just that. They witness a star who has always exuded grace entering a contemporary discussion without sacrificing her classic flair. They perceive a summer-like atmosphere, with a breeze, a hint of sunlight, and a great deal of confidence. They are reminded that fashion is timeless. Not everyone will agree, of course. Some people will cling to the memories of their childhood, believing that anything different will break the spell. The idea is that memories change as we do. The legacy of Elizabeth Montgomery is strong rather than brittle. It can manage a smoother line, a tighter crop, and a bolder viewpoint. Actually, that strength is what adds appeal to the pictures. Without going too far, they question the established rules, and it's worth looking into if a picture causes us to reconsider why we find certain bodies in swimsuits more acceptable than others. As we come to the finish, the lesson is that the pictures being shared are too honest for the limited category we occasionally place classic stars in. Not too bold for adults. They beg us to see the whole picture. A cherished figure who could exude grace, turn on charm, and sport a bold haircut without sacrificing style. These pictures achieved their job if they gave you the slightest motivation to attempt something different this summer, perhaps a simpler, cleaner style that suits you perfectly. Neither Elizabeth Montgomery's charm nor confidence are ever out of style. Please hit like, share this with a friend who like vintage TV stars, and leave a comment explaining what bold but classy means to you if you liked this breakdown. Your opinion counts, and your suggestion might inspire someone else to arrive with the same poised assurance that we are honoring today.